Hi everybody, welcome back to Dress to Quest. I'm Nathan, I am the DM here, and we are an actual play live stream playing D&D in the Ghosts of Saltmarsh setting. We're doing a big campaign in it, and we are all currently level 10, so we're pretty far into the campaign, getting into some pretty big endgame stuff happening here. So with that in mind, let us jump over and do some player intros, and then we will do the recap. So why don't we start our player intros off with Torrance, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Hi, I am Torrance. I am playing the role of Roland, the bard who met with this lovely adventuring party for the first time last week, and they're pretty devastated about everything that's happening.
Yes, indeed. Next up, we have Eric.
Hey guys, Eric Wahlberg. I'm playing Volric the Grey. He's a 7th level Rune Knight and a 3rd level College of Swords Bard. And yeah, we got a big fight coming down with somebody who put him in the gladiator pits for 10 years and scarred his face badly, and is all around a jerk. So looking ready to take this guy out.
Yeah, awesome. Next up, we have Chris.
Hi everybody, I'm Chris, and I play Yuze Marley, a human Tremesian wizard, and we're on the sea again. And let's see if we can dispatch them without dying. Oh, cheers everyone!
Cheers. I just have some water for now. Next up is Erica.
Alright, hi, I'm Erica. I play Rin Swiftbow, Beastmaster Ranger, and every game she summons her falcon named Bert. And I am joining its teams. I'm sure things will be fine.
Oh my goodness. Yes, things will be just fine. Yeah, I heard that you were caught up off stream, so hopefully you're aware of everything that's going on. And last but not least, we have Space.
Hey guys, I'm Space. I play Aston, the Asimar, Divine Soul Sorcerer, and everything is not fine. We are not fine. We are going down.
Yeah, well, with that, actually, we may as well jump right into the recap, because yes, indeed, you are going down, or rather, the Diora is going down. So, last we left off, let's see here. Last we left off, our heroes were headed far out to sea to a strange, lonely volcanic island far out at sea, where Volric and Chenyar had found the potential source of the Tharizdun corruption coming into the world. Volric as well spotted that this area seemed to be protected by his old ship. The ship that was taken from him by Captain Sergal, the captain that was supposedly killed 20 years ago. But it seems he has returned, for when you all sailed out to the island, you indeed were confronted by his ship. But you met a brand new companion. Shimmering on the deck of the ship, as you were approaching the island, a dimension door appeared in a fashion of glitter and sparkles, and stepping through it was Roland, the elven bard, who seemed to have been sailing the sea and then was attacked out of nowhere, and all of her crew was slain by this Captain Sergal, and the captain stole her crown from her, which she seemed to allude.
Okay.
Yeah, she seemed to allude that it may have been a beauty pageant crown that she had won at one point.
Yes.
Yes, but this crown had been stolen from her by Captain Sergal just as she was able to escape with her life and hide out on the island, avoiding detection from these pirates. But as she was telling you all this, that is when Volric spotted the Tamarot, his old ship, sailing out of the ash and the smoke, headed straight towards the Diora, and combat commenced. As Volric, controlling the Diora, sailed you all charging headlong straight into the Tamarot, smashing into its side, and a boarding party jumped aboard the Diora with Captain Sergal there as you all went into naval combat. There was some blows exchanged as Captain Sergal approached you, Volric. You could see him now in his altered state, black goo dripping from his eyes, wearing a tattered cloak, tattered red vest, and sprouting from his shoulder, his right shoulder, was these grotesque barnacles with tentacles spilling out from them. And as Sergal came straight for you, Volric, you used your magic to grow and managed to jump down, knocking him prone, pinning him onto the deck, and started stabbing into his chest as he coughed up black ichor. Meanwhile, other denizens of the boat started attempting to jump aboard the ship, and the ship itself, the Tamarot, seemed to be alive as tentacles sprouted from it. Massive tentacles like a kraken came out from underneath the boat and crushed the Diora. The Diora is now in a state of sinking, slowly taking on water and starting to drift beneath the waves as you all continue to fight aboard the deck of the ship. That was the last thing that we saw as the Diora was crushed by these tentacles and started taking on water. Taking us to, we're going to jump right into it, straight to Roland. Roland, what are you going to do? You see these tentacles crushing the ship, this giant gross frog monster behind you, Sergal on the deck of the ship with Volric pinning him. What do you want to do?
Is he undead?
Make a religion check.
Oh no. Of course, it's being slow today.
That's okay.
That's a 19.
19, okay. Not bad at all. Looking at him and his crew, they don't appear to be undead. It seems to be something else that is sustaining their life.
Fantastic. Love that. So gonna cast command, and I can do it for free. And he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Yeah, okay, let me check something here. He does not have magic resistance. Okay, wisdom save, here we go. He got a 12.
That is not good enough.
He, well, what is your command?
Drop. He's gonna drop that crown, and he's gonna give it back to me.
So you shout this at him as you release the magic, and you see him pinned on the deck, kind of coughing up black ichor and smiling at Volric. And his head kind of twitches in your direction as the magic starts to take over his will. And you just see him look at you and go, "Not today." He's gonna use a legendary resistance and burn one to resist that.
Fine. I'm gonna see.
You just see that sparkling purple tiara fixed atop his grotesque form.
Got it. All right. Well, that's all I can do.
Okay. No bonus action, no movement.
Um.
I mean, if you do move, you'll provoke attacks of opportunity, but...
Yeah. Oh, actually, so my command was my bonus action. That's how that works.
Awesome. Is that like a special ability you have?
Yeah, so as part of the College of Glamour, that's like part of our thing, is that we can just talk and people have to listen. So
Super cool.
since he's gonna be like that. She gets really mad. You see her just like pull her hands together over her head, and as she does, it looks like glitter, but it's actually sparks of electricity. And she's casting Thunderclap, which is just a cantrip. And so
Okay.
everyone is actually going to, everyone within 5 feet of me needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so Rin, you are one of those people, and then the big frog monster and Circle. So Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Okay.
15.
Con 15. Okay. Okay, Circle got a natural 20, so he succeeds.
So he'll take, I'm gonna go ahead and roll damage. For everyone who saves, they just take half damage. If they fail, they take full damage.
Okay, cool.
So it's gonna roll that beautiful beam footage.
Ooh, nice. So Rin got a natural 20 as well.
Yes,
Awesome.
there we go, there we go.
Good job, Rin.
What was the spell save DC? 15?
The spell save was 15, yeah.
Unfortunately, the big frog monster got a 15 exactly, so
So
all
he-
half damage.
all half damage. So that's whatever half of 3 is.
1 point of damage.
Dang.
I'm sorry.
It's
dead?
okay. I'm
Is he
trying.
dead?
Yeah, he
It's not
dies.
nothing.
He's just worked up right now.
So as sparkles burst above your head, and then a loud poof as they spray outwards with a loud pop, only mildly inconvenienced by this, unfortunately. Rin, you take a 1 point of damage as well, as they kind of from the blast. All right, Roland, anything else for you?
That's it.
Okay, taking us to Aspen.
Okay. I'm trying to decide. I think I'm gonna do this. This is more fun. I'm going to cast Polymorph on the frog monster.
Okay, what kind of saving throw?
And I wanna it is a wisdom save DC 18.
Okay.
But I also want to twin it. I'm gonna spend 4 sorcery points to twin it. And I think I'm going to I don't know who I'm gonna get this. I want to get this guy out of here. He has to go.
Okay, so you're gonna
Yes.
polymorph the sailor over
Yeah.
there. Okay.
Yeah, I will. I think I will polymorph them into like maybe like a caterpillar or something.
Okay. So unfortunately, the frog creature has magic resistance, so it gets
Okay.
advantage, and it rolled exactly an 18. It actually rolled. It rolled a natural 20, which brings it to an 18. So it literally,
Okay.
that's what it had to roll in order to save. So unfortunately, it resists, but the sailor over there just turns into a little caterpillar and lands on the deck of the ship. So it is now a tiny caterpillar.
Okay. I can't. Okay. Yeah, that's all I can do. I can't do anything as a bonus action. So I think instead of coming down, I'll go back up because I see the commotion below me. So I will take my movement and go back up into the crow's nest.
Okay, so you go back up the 15 feet to be 50 feet up
Yeah.
off the deck. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, climbing up onto the crow's nest. Excellent. Okay, so Aspen, you're up there. You can hear the wood moaning underneath you as the boat is starting to list a bit to one side. You can see water from your perspective just rushing in between these massive gaps in the ship, where the tentacles are crushing it slowly. That was your turn, Aspen?
Yes, that's all I can do.
Okay, it is now Sergal. Sergal will use half of his movement to stand up, because I don't think he's restrained. If I remember, he just got knocked prone, I believe.
Yeah, no, I just kicked his ass to the.
Yeah, so
To the deck.
he stands up, with his sword at his side. Let me see, what is he gonna do? Sorry, give me one moment. I'm just... Oh, okay. Hold on, I gotta look up this spell.
Wish is at page 278.
What was that? Oh, Wish. Yeah. Thank you. Definitely, thank you for that. That was exactly what I was looking for. Yeah, okay. He's gonna look at you, Volric, and, He's gonna smile as the crown alights. You always were an excellent dancer, Volric. And the spell releases from the crown, washing over you. I need you to make a...
What?
You don't make any save, it just happens, unless somebody tries to counter this spell, but...
Oh, there's no saving throw in this.
No, this spell just takes effect. So as the spell releases and washes over you, Volric, he casts from the crown Otto's Irresistible Dance, and you suddenly feel yourself being forced in a very grotesque way to kind of and start dancing there in front of him, meaning that all of your movement when it's your turn is going to be used to dance. So you can't move anywhere. You have disadvantage on dex saves and attack rolls. And...
Can I try to counter it?
Yes, you can.
Alright, I need a, that's a 7th level spell if I recall, so I probably have to roll.
I shouldn't have said anything. But yes, you will have to roll.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if it was counterable, if it was a magic item.
Oh yes, this is definitely a spell being cast. I believe you can counter spells from a magic item. Unless there's something...
No, I cannot.
You can't counter spells from a magic item?
No, you can attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. If the creature is casting a spell of 3rd level or lower, I cannot interrupt magic items.
Oh. Well, if you're
Well,
casting
I'm
a
reading
spell...
kind of spell right here.
Unless you're casting a spell through the magic item, but... I didn't know that. I always assumed you could counter a spell through a magic item. I didn't realize that.
There is something else I can do, though, after it takes him. But I can't do it as a reaction.
Okay. Okay, sure. Yeah, we'll move on. I didn't know that. I thought for some reason you could counter spells from a magic item, but we'll stick with it for now. We'll move on. So, Volric, yes, you find yourself dancing there irresistibly from this magic, unable to counter it, as Sergal just starts laughing at you, and he is going to, that was his action. Yeah, he's just gonna stay right there. Okay, that takes us to the big frog creature. So the frog creature is going to wheel around. The frog creature looks up at Aspen up on the mast on the crow's nest. You see this weird flat snout and this kind of like strange pitch black tongue sort of slurp out and caress these needle sharp teeth running all along the jaw. As it looks up at you, it raises its massive arms and looks at the mast pole and just carves straight into the mast pole, trying to knock the entire mast down. So I'll have it roll an attack. Call this... I don't have stats for the mast, so I'm just gonna wing it. I'm gonna say it has an AC of 15 and like 15 hit points. So 25 to hit the mast pole. So the first strike carves into the mast pole, splinters go everywhere, and you start to hear the mast creak and moan, and you see it's like barely holding together as it brings up its next claw and brings it down on the next strike on the mast. Ooh, and misses with an 8. Just gets stuck in the wood, looking up, growling at you. It's going to use its final attack to bite down onto the mast and just try to crush it. We're a natural 20. So yeah, natural 20. It bites down on the mast and crushes as wood splinters out everywhere, and you all hear a as lines start to snap. And the cloth of the sail starts to billow as Aspen, you tumble down.
I'll cast.
Yeah, what do you do? Are you gonna do a reaction?
Yeah, feather fall.
Featherfall. Okay, so
Thank you.
Featherfall reaches out, catches you, Aspen, and you start to just glide down as the rigging and the mast and the wood all come tumbling down around you, and you land down on the deck.
Away from him, right?
Yeah, you land where I placed you, so you kind of...
Okay, cool. All right.
That was the frog creature's turn, looking down at you. I think it's gonna lumber over. So, yeah, no, it'll stay there. Okay. At the end of its turn, Sergal is going to use a legendary action to use Slippery Dash. He gets to move up to his speed without provoking opportunity attacks, as he, with immense speed and agility, darts out of the way from all three of you, running back. Let's see how. That was 15 feet.
Can you let me know how far he is from me when he stops moving?
Yes, I can. Gonna get just about there as he leaps up onto the other deck. And you start to see the tentacles on his arm writhing down his right arm, and you're starting to see this black goo sort of pour out of the barnacles and down his arm. Those of you who witnessed this before recognize he's prepping for another blast of whatever that necrotic ink was that sprayed across the deck. That was Sergal's legendary action. Volric, you are up. You are
So at the
Dance.
end, yeah. So at the end of that turn, the stone rune on my cool necklace glows, and as a reaction, I'm going to force him to make a wisdom saving throw. Otherwise, he's going to be incapacitated as per the stone rune power.
wow. Okay, so wisdom save.
Yep.
Okay,
And because I had activated my storm rune at the end of last session, I got her.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I have a 1-year-old on my lap. Because I had I can impose disadvantage on the saving throw. I can do
Yeah.
once per turn.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
once
this
per
is
turn.
made at disadvantage. Okay,
Yes.
here we go. So that's an 8, so he will fail it, but he has another legendary resistance to burn, so he is going to stop it! As he resists that spell. Okay, that is a second legendary resistance burned.
Okay. And you did say that I have disadvantage on attacks and dex saving throws. It use up all my movement, so I stay in place.
Yes, it uses up all of your movement. You just here. I'll read it. A dancing creature must use all its movement to dance without leaving its space, and has disadvantage on dex saves and attack rolls. As an
Oh.
action, a dancing creature. So as an action, you can make a wisdom saving throw to regain control of yourself.
Oh, okay. So I can use my action to try
You can
and.
use your action to do so, yes.
Okay. I'll absolutely do that.
Okay, so make a wisdom saving throw. A 12 is not high enough to resist the power of this crown. As you focus in and try to resist it, it is not quite enough.
And at this point, I'm doing the sprinkler, by the way.
So Volric is stuck there as Sergal is dashing up and glaring at you, smiling. Okay, so that was your action, Volric. You can't move. Do you have any bonus actions you would like to do?
Oh, good question.
I thought that was the rune.
No,
That was a reaction, I believe.
the rune's a reaction. Yeah. So that's my turn. Yeah, that would be it. Yes.
Okay. The end of your turn, Volric. He's going to use another legendary action. And he is going to use his Necrotic Ink legendary action. So, 30-foot cone. A 30-foot cone, I think it's going to get all of you except for Aize. I feel like that looks like a 30-foot cone to me. It will get the frog monster as well. So yeah, I need Aspen, Volric, Rin, and Roland to all make Constitution saving throws for me. Okay. We have Rin with the 17. That is a success. Volric with a 12. That is a failure. Aspen with the 22 is a success. And Roland with an 18 is a success. So those of you that succeeded will take half of this damage.
I have resistance as well.
To necrotic. Okay. So you will take a quarter of this damage. And Volric... Oh, poor Volric. Okay, so Volric, you're going to take all this damage. So 17 points of necrotic damage. The rest of you take half. You take a quarter, Aspen. Volric, because you failed to save, you take the full 17, and you are now blinded. So you are blinded and dancing as you are covered in this black ichor that's dripping off of you, burning your skin. And are you concentrating on anything right now, Volric?
No, I'm not.
Okay, but I believe, Roland, you are concentrating. Roland, I need you to make a concentration check. So you just need to get a 10 or higher on a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Which does remind me he is concentrating on that, so.
Am I taking four damage or 5?
Let's see, 4 damage.
They said make another Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, yes, please, yes.
Got it.
Blind dancing is easy.
That's another 18.
Okay, yeah, you hold on to concentration, holding on to that enhanceability spell for Aspen. As your turn ends and the legendary action ends, he just stands there on the deck looking back at you, Volric, as you dance there. You always were a fool, Volric. Look at you now. Alright, that takes us to the priestess. She is getting harassed by the water elemental and is getting her spells countered. She's not having a good time. She will... Oh, okay, well, we'll see. She's going to attempt to cast a spell once more, releasing the energy. Does anybody counter it as she casts the spell?
Hold on.
She's out of my range. I can't counter her.
Oh, look at that. 60 feet. 60 feet. What's this? Yeah, I think I will.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna counter spell.
hold on, let me check something. And I don't mean to be a stickler about this, but
You're
I
fine.
wonder. Hold on, let me just check something.
Okay.
I think. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, she attempts to release a spell as it extends out from her hand, and then Aspen, I don't know what you do to counter it, but it is suddenly fizzles in her hand, and she looks over. What are you doing, Aspen, as you counter this spell?
Flailing my arms because I'm now on the ground.
Flailing your arms, okay. So very reactionary, just flailing your arms, and the spell is fizzled. And she glares at you, the shark teeth appearing. Oh, that was technically a bonus action, so she loses that spell and is going to, as her action, what? Sorry, I see what her cantrips are. That is wild. Okay, as her action, she's just gonna wheel around and try to hit the water elemental with her staff. Here we go. 22, she hits. She only does... Oh, she gets to make 2 attacks with this. Nice. Okay, cool. She gets to make 2 attacks. And a 20. So she hits with both. So she does 4 points of piercing damage and 7 points of piercing damage. So a total of 11 piercing damage to Cherry. It does not say her staff is magical, so those are halved. Yeah.
What was the total again? 11?
Total was 11.
And we're
So
rounding up?
5 points. No, round down. So 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, that was her turn, taking us to the one little sailor that's there.
The caterpillar?
Who's a caterpillar?
Caterpillar.
The caterpillar inches forward 5 feet. That's all it can do. I don't know what its caterpillar stats are, but I imagine it can only move 5 feet around, even if it's dashing with all its might. It's just like across the deck, driven by some urge to get closer to all of you. At the end of its turn, though, you hear kind of the stomping of boots from below deck of the Tamarat as more sailors come piling out from below. 4 more sailors come up from below. But that is all they can do on their turn as they all come up onto the deck, drawing their scimitars. You see them in all their strange mutations with the tentacles and barnacles and bulbs bursting out from their skin as they come barreling out from below decks. Okay, Rin, you are up.
All right. She's going to cast Zephyr Strike so she can get out of there.
Okay.
And she's going to run back to join Aize at the back.
Excellent. Okay, yeah. So Zephyr Strike allows you to move without tax of opportunity. Nice. So you dart back to Aize.
All right. And guess we're doing this. She's going to shoot with sharpshooter at the giant frog atrocity.
Okay, go for it.
All right, let me make sure all the check boxes are good. Sharpshooter and let's go.
This is at the big frog monster. Okay.
24 minus 3, so that is 21.
That definitely hits. So
And since it's with sharpshooter, that is 18.
nice. As it sticks into its big belly, it seems to not like that.
All right, with that first shot, she declares favored foe, so she gets that second hit. I believe it's a D4 extra damage, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Second shot, 23 minus 3.
That definitely hits.
And that's 12, and let me double check. That is indeed
Is that-
a D4
Is that
That I'm-
12 or 22 points of damage?
Oh my goodness, that is 22.
Wow, okay. Ooh,
Okay.
this frog monster is looking hurt.
Did you miss me, guys? Okay, so extra d4 damage. That is 1, but you know,
Yeah, one
it's
damage.
not
okay.
nothing.
One
It's
more.
not nothing. So that is.
Erica, did you include your extra D8 for Zephyr Strike?
I thought that that's at the end of the spell. Can I still do it? Can I do it now?
No, it's your next attack. It gets a
nice.
extra D8.
Okay, so
And then
So-
the Zephyr Strike, just so you know, once you fire and a Zephyr Strike happens,
it
you
kills the
turn off.
spell. Yeah. Okay. Then with that, let me just. I'm trusting your word. I'm just gonna go read
I believe
it.
you, yeah.
1 second. All right.
I
Rolling
I
D8.
trust your dad.
So my dad said so. And I
Fact checking dad.
8. Nice. You got 8. So 8 more points of
Yes.
damage. 2 arrows. This thing, it kind of buckles over. Black ichor pouring from its belly from these 2 strikes. And as it leans over, Rin, you can see its back is covered in these, like, I won't describe it too closely, but it's basically a bunch of holes on its back, and you can see they're all squirming with stuff inside as it. And yeah, it's looking real messed up.
All right.
Okay.
Awful description, but great.
I try to keep it very brief.
No, I appreciate it. And that is everything for Rin.
Okay. No Bert. Oh, cause is it bonus?
Yeah, that was the bonus action.
So Bert's just hanging out up in the sky, taking us to Aize. Oh, I see that.
Okay. Let's start with Cherry.
Yeah.
Here, this is going to engulf the Sahagin.
Okay.
So she'll move onto her square and go for an engulfing attack.
Excellent.
Let me bring up my water elemental. And sure, this is
I believe that
Wow.
the Sahuagin makes some kind of saving throw.
yes, DC 15 strength save required.
Okay, here we go.
First, I have to roll. Oh, that's the damage. Sorry.
That's okay. Okay. So is
Let
that,
me bring up. I'll put this in VTT so you can see it. What it is. Whelm. Oh, I thought it required a hit. I guess it doesn't. Whelm?
yeah, I think it's just a save, if I remember. So I have it here. Yeah. They make a saving throw. On a failure, they take the damage. If it is large or smaller, it is also grappled. Until the grapple ends, the target is sustained and unable to breathe. If the saving throw is successful, the target is pushed out of the elemental space. The elemental can grapple one larger creature up to 2 DM or something. Okay, so she did save. She got a natural 20. So she is shoved, she kind of bursts forth from the elemental as Cherry whelms her. But she will take half damage, I believe. And it would have been 2d8 plus 4. For some reason, it looks like it rolled twice. I'm not sure why.
That's the whelm damage.
Right, but it's saying there's no way it could be 32, right? Because it's
No,
2d8
it's
plus
2d8
4.
plus 4. Oh, hold on here.
There we go. Saving throw successful, target is pushed out onto space. I'm assuming it takes half damage. That would be wild if it didn't. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, so she takes 5 points of bludgeoning damage and is able to pull herself free, landing on the deck. She's looking real hurt and kind of glancing about frantically, but seeming to hold her ground. So that was Cherry.
My action, I'll target Bulwark with a Dispel Magic to
Nice.
get the dance on him.
Okay, do you have to roll to dispel it if it's a 6th level spell? Or does it just happen? I don't remember.
Any spell 3rd level or lower and 4th level higher.
Okay.
Ability check using my spell casting ability.
So you
Use
make a
10 plus the spell's level.
So
Wow.
you need to just do a straight intelligence roll, and it's a 6th level spell, so it's a DC 16. So you need to get a 16 or higher to dispel it.
Oh, I want to
Oh,
just
Chris.
hold on.
You can do it.
When you say intelligence rolls, do you mean an intelligence roll or an intelligence? I'm confused by this because it says plus 10 spell attack, plus 6 modifier.
So you just roll plus 6, because that's your intelligence modifier. You don't get to add your proficiency bonus.
But it's not the spell attack
No, it is your spellcasting ability modifier. It's the
All
same
right,
thing
here
for
we go.
counterspell.
Try
modifier.
to dispel it.
Mhm.
Nope. Of course not.
Oh man. Okay, so the dispel magic washes over this powerful spell and is unable to break it.
Sorry, Baldric.
Oh man. Okay.
Thanks for trying. Where are you anyway?
Is that your turn, Aize?
Yeah. I guess so.
Okay. At the start of initiative count 20, the Diora is sinking, so it takes 15 points of damage automatically as it continues to sink below the waves. You are hearing water rushing in and the moaning of the wood, and then the Tamarot gets to go, and it's just going to continue to squeeze with those tentacles as wood snaps and breaks. It gets to make all these attacks with advantage because the Diora is sinking. So here we go. It's basically like being at 0 hit points for a creature. So here goes the tentacle attacks. 3 of them at advantage. Boom. That is an 11. I don't think that hits the Diora. I think the Diora has a 14 armor class. So that tentacle is squeezing but is unable to snap the timbers. The next attack is a 21, so that'll hit for 13 points of damage. And then the next one is 19, that hits. Don't worry, Chris, I can track these hit points. I have the token here. So 13 and 19. Okay. Oh man, it's getting close to sinking officially. Like, it is getting close to being beneath the waves, and you no longer will have a solid platform to be standing on. As it's probably about 3/4 of the way into the water. Like those of you on the deck right now, like Aspen, Volric, Roland, water is sloshing over the sides and coming onto the deck of the ship. So you're probably in 6 inches of water that's splashing around as wood is snapping around you. Okay, that was the Tamarot. Roland, it is your turn.
All right. So, Roland's also gonna try and dispel this magic on Volric. So
Okay.
she turns around and looks at him and says, "All right, dear, we're going to try this again, and we're gonna go ahead and roll."
You got it.
Did I go?
So it's just rolling your charisma modifier.
Okay, all right.
So- If you're in D&D Beyond, you can literally click on your charisma and it should
Yeah,
list
that's
it.
what I'm doing. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. It just didn't want to do it.
Yeah. I know, sometimes it's sticky. It just sits there. Suspense is killing me.
I know. That's 13.
13, that does not take effect.
Ah!
This crown is incredibly powerful.
I know it's mine. I'm aware.
You-
This is agitating.
You just see Sergal there laughing with the crown sparkling on his head, enjoying this moment.
All right. There's anything else I can do on this one. So I just look at him and I go, all right, well, I guess not. We all need to get off the ship now. Right now.
Excellent. No bonus actions for you? Okay. That takes us to Aspen.
Okay, so how badly does this monster look?
Oh, it is super hurt. It is like there's holes in it. It's bleeding everywhere. It's kind of wobbling.
Okay, I would like to do a chromatic orb
Okay.
at 5th level
Whoa.
against Circle.
Okay.
Don't fail me now. Come on. Ooh, that was almost a natural 20.
Wow.
29 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
That is. That will be lightning
Okay.
damage, and that is 21 points of lightning damage.
21 points of lightning damage.
And
Oh
I'm
my
gonna twin
goodness.
it,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hit the frog.
Okay,
as well.
go for
so
it.
I have to roll another d20 plus 10 to try to hit the frog. That's a 14.
That hit just hits.
Okay, so he takes 21 points of lightning damage as well.
Ooh, okay, so the first orb leaves your hand, slams into Circle's chest as he seizes up from the blast. He's gonna make the con save to try to hold on to concentration. He does only need to get a 10 or higher. Unfortunately, it's half of that is still 10, so he gets a 20. So he's holding onto the spell. However, as he buckles over, smoke billowing off of him, he's looking incredibly hurt, kind of wavering on his feet, and as he's panting, just looks up at you all. You fools. If you destroy my body, I will come back so much worse. Alright, he is wavering. The toad creature, or the frog creature, Aspen, how do you kill it as the orb slams into its chest?
I think I don't know. I think this is all new. This is all new for me. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to get back into the swing of it. So I'm just like, yeah, I'll do this cool pose, and
Well-
I kind of do like the Spider-Man pose.
So yeah,
And,
you
hit him.
extend one one arm out in front of you, the other behind your back, and release the energy, and the two orbs split, one hitting Circle. The other one hits this frog monster. As it hits it, it kind of gets absorbed into its chest as it seizes up. There's a moment as it's energy bursting throughout its body, and then it just bursts into gore all over the deck of the ship. Roland, you are covered in black ichor, just that rains down around you.
Sorry, my bad.
It's fine. I'm fine.
And
You still look pretty though.
I'm fine.
And Roland, as you are kind of trying to recover from this and looking down kind of at your feet in this mess of black goo, you see that it's still writhing and moving, and out of the goo you see these like strange black like flatworms sort of writhing within there. All right, that was that. Aspen, anything else for you?
As a bonus action, I'm going to get back. I'm going to spend a second level spell slot to get back 4 sorcery points, I believe it is.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my movement to get up here with Aize and Ren.
Okay. Yeah, so you
It's
get up
great.
on the deck there. Okay. Are you concentrating on a spell right now?
Polymorph.
Probably one, that's it. Alright, so that's your turn?
Yes.
Okie doke. That takes us to Sergal. Which does remind me, Volric, you are blinded. Hey, Sergal, panting there on the deck of the ship. He's kind of glancing about. Kind of grinds his teeth looking at you, Aize. get your little friend out of the mix, shall we? He's going to blast you twice with Eldritch Blast. So.
Well, that's good because he's got 5 targets.
Oh, you have Mirror Image cast?
Yes, I did.
Nice. Okay. Well, he apparently did not catch that. So yeah, these Eldritch Blasts come in for a 23 to hit. How does Mirror Image work? You have to roll a d20, I think.
Hold on.
Did
It's
you
my first time using it. I'm posting it in VTT.
Okay, did you upcast it?
No,
Okay.
it's a second level spell. I just cast
Nice.
it way back when.
Okay, so roll a d20 to determine whether the attack instead targets one of your duplicates. If you have 3 duplicates, you must roll. So you only have 3 duplicates. You must roll a 6 or
Oh,
higher to
sweet.
change the attack's target to a duplicate. Okay, so go ahead and roll a d20. Okay, so that hits the first duplicate. The duplicate vanishes. He kind of grins seeing that happen. Very well. He's going to redirect his attack.
Oh, there's 4 of us. I have 3 duplicates.
Yeah, you have 3 duplicates. That's right. Yeah, he's just gonna grin and redirect his attack at Aspen. Here we go. An 18 to hit Aspen.
Yeah, I'm not gonna even show that because that would be my AC. So yeah, I'll take that to hit.
Okay. Right, it only does 1d10. Okay, so you take 11 points of force damage, and you are shoved 10 feet away to the edge of the ship with his repelling blast. So that was his action. He's then going to just
So I have to make
a
a
concentration
con
check.
check
Yep.
for. I have Warcaster now, so
You get advantage.
okay. 25.
25, okay. He's then going to go running along kind of he kind of runs and jumps up onto the railing while the ship is sinking and dashes across to get to yeah, that looks good. To get right there, landing there, looking at you all, you see that necrotic ink starting to bubble out of his arm. Volric, he did dash past you. You can make an attack of opportunity at disadvantage.
Okay.
Although you are blinded, I don't think you can make attacks of opportunity if you can't see the creature. I found this out recently
But the DM just said I could.
with invisibility, because you can't see an invisible creature, you can't make an attack of opportunity on it. So I think.
However, can I hear him?
Can you cure him? Yeah, you can give him.
Can I hear him to attack? No.
Yeah. Well. Yeah,
I'm okay with it.
Go for it. I'll give you this. Make an attack of opportunity. Go for it.
Okay.
At disadvantage.
All right.
And yeah, Aspen, you're fine. You hold on to this spell.
Can he come anywhere within
Okay.
near me?
He did not run past you, unfortunately.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and I have that runic shield ability that I can use 4 times per rest. Oh wait, no, it's the same turn. I cannot use a reaction. Actually, I can't even attack him because I've already used my reaction this turn.
Oh, you have? Okay, so yeah, he just dashes past and slides to a stop there, looking at you all, laughing, and that takes us to the little worms on the deck of the ship that are writhing around. They all start to squirm around your feet, Roland. Hold on, I did not have the stat block ready for these. Here we go. Alright. So they are going to attempt to bite into your skin, essentially, like burrow in. So here we go.
Nope.
That's an 11. So you can feel them writhing around on your boots and like something like trying to get through the thick leather. I'm assuming you're wearing leather boots, but they are unable to get through. Okay, so they are technically sharing your space because they can do that as a swarm.
Right.
At the end of their turn, he's going to use that legendary action to spray you all with the necrotic ink. So I need all three of you, Rin, Aize, Aspen, to all make Constitution saving throws for me. Okay, yeah, so Aspen, you succeed. Rin, you succeed. Aize, you succeed. You all succeed, so you're going to take half damage. So 28 halved is... Oh, dear.
14.
13? Okay, so 13 points of necrotic damage.
28 half is it's 14.
14. Okay, 14 points of necrotic damage. Aspen, you take
And I take 7
points. I need Aspen and Aize to make concentration checks for me.
I think my mouse just died.
No! Aize, you maintain concentration on Cherry.
I have advantage. I'm a warcaster too.
Oh, that's right. Nice.
I can't move my mouse right now.
You can't? Okay, do you know what your modifier is?
Yeah, it's a +9.
Okay, here we go. And you have Warcaster as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, you easily succeed. Okay, you're good.
Hold on.
That takes us to Volric. You are up.
All right. So this is a brand new turn for my reaction, right?
Yes, brand new turn. So the dance is still holding. So you can use your action again to try to break free of it. Yeah.
I'm going to again use my storm rune,
Okay.
which is this way I can do one reaction basically per turn.
Okay.
For 10 turns, and I'm going to impose disadvantage. And as my action, I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Okay.
I say as I'm dancing, "Hey Sergal, why couldn't the little boy watch the play about pirates? Because it was rated R." And then I'll hit him with a disadvantage.
Disadvantage, whiz save.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. What's your spell save DC?
14.
You got a 15, even at disadvantage. So he just grits his teeth and looks towards you. You are such a fool, Volric. You always have been. All right, that was your action, Volric. Anything else for you?
No.
Okay. So he is resisting your magic, taking us to the priestess. So she is going to... Man. She's going to... Ooh. It's not bad. Sorry, one moment. Yeah, she's gonna cast a spell on the elemental. Yeah, so she's gonna cast a spell on the elemental. If nobody counters it, it releases as she casts fear on the elemental. So the elemental needs to make a saving throw. I believe it's a wisdom. It's probably, yeah, wisdom saving throw, please, from Cherry.
1 second, I'm checking her immunities.
Oh, is she immune to fear? That'd be hilarious.
Exhaustion, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained, unconscious. Nope, she's not immune to fear.
Okay, elementals can be afraid. So make a, wisdom save, please.
14?
14, I think that just makes it. Let me see her spell save. Oh man, that literally just makes it. So yeah, Cherry just resists, and the Sahuagin's eyes go wide at the realization that did not work. That was her turn. At the end of her turn, Sergal is going to use legendary action. This is a bigger threat here. Yeah, I think is going to go for you again, Aize. So that tentacle on his arm curls out and whips towards you. It has a 15-foot reach, so it for a only an 11, so that will miss. Whiffs, taking us to all of the sailors on the deck of the ship. They all are gonna try to board the ship. They all start running. So 30 feet to get to there, and then they dash and leap across onto the deck of the ship as it's starting to continue to sink. Not starting to, it's continuing to sink. That was their turn. Rin, you are up. Oh, I think Cherry could have made an attack of opportunity on one of those guys if you so choose to. Aize.
Rin, get off the ship.
Yeah. Cherry will take a shot.
Go for it. And Circle, by the way, is looking
Natural 20.
real rough. Natural 20. Yeah, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll the damage. Oh, it rolls there. So that's 11. Is it 11 plus 11?
Yeah, that's 22 points of damage on that guy.
So one of them instantly, like, just gets smashed into the deck and, like, falls face first on the deck. And I have to make a con save to see if it can even, because they have this ability. It's like Undead Fortitude, but it's Abyssal Persistence. So let's see if they can. Okay, so it does maintain, but it is literally like stands up and is just like a crushed body that's kind of hobbling across the deck away from Cherry. So that one is very messed up, barely holding together. Okay, Rin, you're up.
All right, Nathan, you might want to check this for me because I don't know how to do it, but I think it might be exactly 40 feet for me to go to the edge of the ship where the safe boats are lead onto.
Where the safe
From or whatever we're calling them, the smaller rowboats from the
this here?
Diora. Is it all on the ship still, or is what does that small one on the side mean?
Right. So what I was informed was that all of you had the crew jump on the lifeboats and leave before crashing into the Tamarat. So there are no. My understanding is there are no lifeboats on the ship.
Okay, so is that symbol something else then?
Which symbol? Oh, that symbol. Sorry, that symbol is the token I'm using to track the Diora's hit points and armor class.
Okay, got it. All right.
In fact, I could even make it invisible so that it's not distracting.
All right. Thank you.
Brian, if you want to come to me, I can dimension Dora us over to the other ship.
I think then it's about the same distance. Then Rin is going to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rin's gonna run up.
Yeah.
To
I'm thinking about how many spell slots. Yeah. I think for this round.
Come to me, Dia. Come to me. Let's go.
She's going to use her movement just to head all the way over.
Okay.
We're about to leave.
And I know with sharpshooter you give the leeway, but I still want to ask if me standing like basically right behind Volric is going to interfere with me shooting.
Nope. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, sharpshooter.
All right, awesome.
If you have sharpshooter, you can shoot over or between allies without penalty.
All right, awesome. Well, let's hope I have the same luck from that first round. And I actually realized I did something wrong with the favored foe. I could have rolled a d6, but same difference. We'll see if I get on the first shot, if I could even do that. Rolling for sharpshooter.
Okay. Is this on Circle?
Yes.
Okay.
24 plus 0.
Okay.
So
24 plus 0. Oh, well, it would have been 24 minus 3, right? 'Cause it's sharpshooter.
yeah.
Okay.
I think it's because I'm mildly confused about some bracers on my sheet. So, but let's just say minus 3 for
the
now.
bracers are extra damage, not to hit.
Okay.
Yes.
Um,
Okay.
I mean, yeah, that even if with the minus 3, that definitely hits. And how much damage is that?
18.
18. Okay. So with your first strike, Rin, I'm sorry, Volric, that you don't get to be the one to do this, but Rin, how does Sergal die in this moment as you unleash the arrow, shooting between Volric?
So as Rin runs past and and Volric is like mid like water sprinkler or whatever. Between his giant like elbow and his arm, she lines up her shot, and after
Between his
seeing her
elbow and arm.
friends fight off the black goo, she releases her first arrow.
Okay, so as the arrow between Volric's, like right between the elbow and his shoulder, the arrow whizzes past you, Volric. You're still blinded. You can't see. Oh no, you're no longer blinded. That's right. That fades. At
Yeah,
the
I
end
do
of
get
your
to
turn.
see it actually.
So you do see it.
And I
as
do
it-
this. I as she's gonna release the arrow,
Yeah.
I go like that as part of my dance, and it's like shoots right past my head.
So you go like that, and it whizzes right past your head, and just right between the eyes to Sergal, who just mid laugh.
You're too focused on me.
He wavers as the spell releases from you, Volric, and you see him wavering there, seeming to have peace wash over him as a smile curls over his face. And he onto the deck of the ship, dead. Okay, Rin, that was your first attack.
All right.
There is all of the sailors that are jumping over to the Diora. There's the Sahawagan priestess, and then there's all the worms, which are actually right next to you, that are writhing all over Roland's boots.
Oh God, feels like I've dealt with this before.
Get off the ship, Erica. Get off.
All right. So again, I'm just sorry to keep asking for clarification. Those are those the icons are from the other ship trying to board or already boarding the sinking Diora, right?
Which icons? The sailors?
The four.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
those,
sailors.
they are indeed jumping on and boarding the sinking Diora. They don't seem to be bothered by it.
All right. Sorry, thinking. All right, she's going to throw out another shot at the first sailor she sees.
Okay, so you're gonna shoot
So
another
the
shot.
one-
Go for it, yeah.
Yeah, the one that's straightforward.
Go for it.
So I don't know why it's saying plus 0. It
I don't
it
know.
should do it has all the same check boxes, so I think it's still doing the -5. It's just
-5, okay, not -3. Yeah, Scottish Jeff pointed that out. Yeah, -5. Okay, yeah, I trust you. So if it's with all the bonuses, a 20 definitely hits.
and that should be 11. Oh no, 22 again. What?
22 points. That is literally the hit points that these guys have. So it drops to the deck. But it does get to make that save because they have that abyssal persistence to see if it can stay up. It does stay up, so it collapses to the deck and then kind of stands back up as a tentacle sprouts out from where the arrow was and pushes it onto the deck of the ship. So it's that creature, that sailor, is still alive. Anything else for you, Rin?
Nathan, you'll need to help me measuring this. She's going to cast Zephyr Strike again and just run straight through them to the other ship.
Straight through them. Okay, yeah. I mean,
And she gets 30. She just gets, I believe it was like about
40 feet of movement?
40 for normally, but she gets an additional 30.
An additional 30, so that would be 70 feet
With
of
Zephyr
movement?
Strike.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, do you see where my arrow is? You can go all the way to there if you want. Like, anywhere with, over here somewhere. So, yeah, you can easily dash over to that.
Well,
Take a victory lap.
Well, let's see. Oh, yeah, that was only 15. Oh, yeah, totally then. Yeah, she's going to...
Oh,
she does a
you
loop-de-loop.
did move 15 feet of movement. Okay, so with 55,
yeah,
you can
initially.
get there.
So yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm like, I don't want to tell myself, but yeah, she's gonna do the farthest she can, 55 feet.
Okay, yeah, so you land on the deck of the ship, leaving Roland behind with the worms.
I'm sorry.
It's all good, dear. You're get to safety.
Taking us to Aize.
All right. Is Volric stop dancing now?
Yes, Volric has stopped dancing.
Well, I'm not forced to dance anymore, but I'm still dancing.
Oh.
So Volric is still
Choice at this
dancing.
point.
They get stuck.
Volric, get the diamonds out from under your eyes and put the coin on that corpse.
I have it.
Good. Have it over there. Oh. Let's see. Cherry takes care of him. Yeah, I'll just drop a fireball in the middle of these dorks here.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you can do that. And the Diora will take some of the damage, but it is sinking, so you probably don't really care.
I do care about the Diora, but I'm still gonna fireball them.
So they all make dex saves. Okay. Here we go.
DC 18, dex save.
18. Oh man, there's no way. Yeah, they all fail. What kind of damage?
Oh, fire.
Wow. Okay, so fire damage. So, woof, it bursts over all of them. They take 24 points of damage. So they all drop to 0, and they all make con saves. The ones, I don't even think those ones can even do it. Yeah, there's no way. Those ones burn to a crisp. The other two, though, manage to stay up as the smoke and ash clears. They're barely clinging on, but 2 of them were incinerated. And the Diora, unfortunately, the Diora is going to take that damage as well. So 24 points of fire damage.
And I've got Cherry working the priestess. Let me
Okay.
do that.
Go for it.
No engulf this time, just multi-attack. Here's a slam. Natural 20.
Yeah, that hits.
That's 26 points of damage.
How does Cherry kill the priestess? That's literally the hit points she had.
She'll reach around and just stick her arm in the priestess's mouth and fill it with water.
Oh god.
So that her body kind of bloats and expands and then explodes.
Oh my god! So, and just pops over the deck of the ship. Thadra, the Sahuagin priestess from way back at the Sahuagin fortress, is killed in that moment.
And I yell at her, "That was for killing Volric! Don't think I forgot!"
Awesome.
And then I yell, "Cherry, dive over the side and swim over here, sweetie."
So she, you can move her, Chris, I think.
Alright, so she'll dive over the side to here,
Okay.
go 10 feet under to get under the ship,
Okay.
and then swim to here,
Okay.
and then climb up. That's 50 feet.
So we'll say, so she uses 10 feet to get off. So that would be 60 feet to there, yeah. And then, okay, yeah. So she can come up onto the deck of the ship.
Okay, and she'll come up on the deck over here.
In fact, she can very easily come onto the deck of the ship because at this point, it is like at the end of your turn, Aize, the ship will be considered sunk. It is dipping beneath the waves, so she very easily appears next to you, Roland.
Well, I'm going over here, and then I'm walking over here to be as close to Cherry as possible.
Okay. And that was
Because-
only one of Cherry's attacks, right?
She only used one attack, so she has one attack left. And she will drive the second attack at the worms.
Go for it.
I don't know how this works. I'm assuming that it's going to be a cleave, right?
Oh yeah, it is considered a swarm, like a swarm of insects. So it's just a normal attack.
Does a 12 hit?
Definitely.
All right. The damage is already posted.
So is that 13 points of bludgeoning damage? Let me check something. They do have resistance to bludgeoning damage, even if it's a magical attack, because they're considered a swarm. It's like trying to hit a swarm of bugs. So they do take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as a bunch of them splat across the deck in the water next to you, Roland, as you kind of have to duck out of the way from this massive water elemental. But hey, you're starting to get clean now from all the black ichor that sprayed all over everywhere. This
is never going to feel good.
At the end of Aize's turn, the Diora dips beneath the waves, water rushes in. All of you on the deck of the ship are now considered swimming. Circle's body kind of gets sloshed in the waves and is bobbing and floating at the surface for how long, who knows, as the Diora starts to dip beneath the waves. So all of you are swimming now, taking us to...
I'll just go under.
You go under? Okay, so you just...
I've got water breathing.
Okay, we'll say that you dip down. We'll just say you're 5 feet under. And the rest of you are swimming. Okay, on initiative count 20, the Tamarot can go, and it's crushed the ship, so now it's going to... it's gonna swing its tentacles at Cherry. The tentacles come rising up, and it's gonna try to bring these down on Cherry. Here we go. A 14 to hit Cherry.
14 will hit.
Okay, 22 points of bludgeoning. It's not considered magical, so...
That's 11.
11.
Okay, I've got it.
15 to hit.
Our AC is 14.
Okay, so that hits. 21 hit points reduced to halved.
Okay, that's 10.
And another hit for 24 reduced again to 12.
12.
Okay.
Wow. Beat her up.
Yeah, so these tentacles come slamming down on Cherry, trying to crush her, taking us to Roland. Roland.
So I'm gonna go ahead and swim over here to where his body is,
Okay.
and just object interaction, pick up my crown.
You can do that. The worms, unless you take a disengage action, they get the attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
Okay,
I could care less right now.
Okay, they bite into your feet as you swim away, and you feel them burrow beneath your flesh. You take 3 points of piercing damage, but you can feel them starting to press their way into your body. So these worms are like parasites digging in. Okay, so you got the crown, but you took a little bit of damage and have these little parasites on you.
That's okay. For now. So, and you said they are magical, right?
What are magical? Sorry.
These worm things.
They're creatures.
They're just creatures.
They're
okay.
just creatures.
Cool. Alright, we're gonna get out of this water, and it's not letting me move her.
Oh, you can't move her?
Yeah.
Here,
Let me try refreshing the page again.
I'm sorry. Oh, did I just make you invisible? No, I didn't. Okay. There you are. Alright, so, and you pick up the crown. I moved you over there.
Okay. And now, Aspen, are you gonna want to come with me?
Yes. Please take
Okay.
me.
Okay. How far away from me are you? Okay, you're gonna need to come to me on your turn, and then we can get out of here. So I'm gonna hold my action until I have Aspen within 5 feet of me.
Okay, you're holding your action to cast Dimension Door?
Yes.
Okay, excellent.
As I just turned to Aspen, I'm like, as fast as you can, dear. We're getting out of here. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, so as you're waving Aspen over, that's the end of your turn. Aspen, it is your turn.
I will move the 15 feet over to her.
Okay. Oh, right, you technically are in... It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
I
get to
don't
the-
know where she's dimension dooring to, so
Yeah.
I will wait until she
Roland.
moves.
Roland, where do you want a dimension door to? You can go...
We're getting on this boat.
Okay, yeah.
Did anyone
right next to Red?
Go for
did
it.
anyone get hurt while I was gone?
Roland got bit by those little wormy parasites, which you probably wouldn't have seen because it was in the water.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so Roland, the sparkly, glittery door, and Roland pulls you through, Aspen, as you appear next to Rin. Are you still unable to grab the token? I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. There we go. There we go. Now we got it.
Excellent. Okay. And Aspen, as you appear on the Tamarot, what would you like to do with your action?
So Ren said land on the bug, so hopefully I get to land on the bug that I have polymorphed, the caterpillar. If not, I would like to walk over and step on it.
Okay, sure. So you appear next to Roland and Rin there, and yeah, you can easily walk over and just put your foot on it and squeeze, and it gets squished under your foot, and then you suddenly feel yourself get shoved back as it loses 1 hit point from you stepping on it, reverting the polymorph back to its original form, as suddenly there's now this, we'll say prone, sailor standing there next to you looking bewildered. What's your strength score actually?
Horrible. It is a, what is it? 11. Oh, it's not that bad. It's an 11.
An 11? Okay, so yeah, you do
Yeah.
you do 1 point of damage. So it just it squishes the caterpillar, and now the sailor is there before you.
I will drop concentration on polymorph though. And I will I guess I will do a mass healing. No, actually, for my bonus action, I'm gonna get back sorcery points. Using a 2nd level spell.
Okay.
And that is all. Do I still have movement left? No, never mind. That's it. That's all I can do.
I mean, you only use 15 feet of your movement, so you could move.
It's fine. That's all I want to do.
Okay, excellent. Taking us to... That's the end of your turn? Okay. We're at 7:30, so we're gonna take a quick break as, Volric, you're about to go. The water rushing in around you. You have the coin gripped in your hand. You can see Sergal's body floating there limply, crown removed. And you watch as the black goo that's been dripping from his eyes and his mouth seems to writhe and move and start to pour from his body and collect on his chest. You watch the skin sort of become like loose and drained of all fluid as this black goo writhes up and forms into a spiraling, kind of vaguely humanoid-shaped black spire of icky ichor with eyeballs starting to form within it and mouths. And you watch as Sergal gets the blessing of Tharizdun and transforms into some sort of ooze monster there before you within the water. So, that is where we're going to take a break. So boring, so boring. So we're going to take a break there, and we'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. Scottish Jeff, you can go take your garbage out now. We'll be right back. See you soon. Hi everybody, welcome back. We're gonna jump right into it because we are in a big fight right now, and we want to see what happens. So, jumping right back into it, we left off with the Diora sinking beneath the waves as Volric was getting ready to dash over and use the coin that was gifted to him by the Raven Queen to capture Sergal's soul for her. Unfortunately, he watched as the black ichor seeping from Sergal's body seemed to pour out of the body and form into a spiraling black gooey form filled with eyeballs and mouths that was staring back at you, Volric, in each mouth cackling and giggling in Sergal's voice. It's Sergal's turn, the ooze version of Sergal. So, in this new form, he seems to have new abilities.
Lovely.
Sergal is going to... one of the mouths seems to kind of like close shut and bulge out and then belch out. This is technically a spell that the ooze is casting, but it's casting a spell as this sort of thick, viscous acid glob shoots straight at you, Volric. So this is a spell attack on you. Let's see. I think that'll hit. 25 to hit. Does that hit you, Volric?
Sorry. Yes.
It does. Okay, so you are going to take 10 points of acid damage as this black gooey glob sticks to you and starts to burn into your flesh, and then we'll see what happens. So it is stuck to you and burning. You feel it burning as it's stuck to you. That was the action for this creature. However, it has an ability where upon casting a spell that takes one action, it can then use a bonus action to whip out a pseudopod towards you. And it has a 10-foot reach, so the pseudopod comes flying towards you, Volric, for a... Oh, that's not going to hit. For an 11 to hit. So it just bounces off your armor. And yeah, they are going to... They seem to be very adept at moving through the water as this slime, gooey ichor sort of moves through the water and is just going to come straight over here. Bubbling up next to the two of you. Okay, that was oozy version of Sergal's turn. The worms are going to slowly writhe through the water and come up to Aize, and they're going to try to bite Aize. Oh, I will say actually they do lose... Technically they lose some hit points because of some of them went into...
Does Shribdus get an opportunity attack as they move away from her?
Oh, yeah, yeah, go for it.
Alright, worms, this is for you. Here's a slime for the worms. 15?
Yeah, that definitely hits. So 10 points of bludgeoning, reduced to 5. So, and they try to burrow into your flesh, Aize, but they only got a 10, so they are unable to do so. Okay. Volric, you are up. The ooze version of Sergal is there next to you, and the now like desiccated body of Sergal is just kind of floating there in the water.
What about the acid?
Oh yeah, something will happen at the end of your turn.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hit Sergal-ish, Sergal glowed up, whatever he's called.
Ooze.
I'm going to hit him with my sword.
Captain Ooze.
that. Let's see, that should be it. There we go. Did it come up or no?
Sorry, I don't see anything.
Okay, I'll hit again. There we go, coming up.
So it looks like a 26 to hit.
Yep.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay, cool. So ignore the 4. Wait, I thought I turned that off already. Hold on. Make sure that I got all. Let's see. Enlarge, yeah. So ignore the 4. So it's 4 less than that.
So it's 22 minus 4, so 18 points of
Yeah.
damage.
Yep. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a defensive flourish. So I'll add another d6 damage. And this will also be added to my armor class for a round. So 3 more damage and now a 23 armor class.
Okay, so slamming the sword down with some of the ooze splatters.
And then with my free hand, I reach out and does this thing have something resembling a neck, or a base neck?
Not really.
Okay, I'll grab one of the necks.
Okay, so you're trying to do a grapple?
Grappling a sucker.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check.
Okay, it's an advantage. 26.
26. So I'm not going to roll because as you grab onto it, your fingers just squish through its form and it just reforms around you and it's immune to being grappled. As you're trying to hold on to the slippery Sergal, you cannot. It just, all the mouths sort of, one like reforms kind of on your arm, like in the ooze and just... All right.
And what can I do here? I will save my bonus action. So yeah, that's it for my turn.
That's it for your turn. Okay. Diddle-diddle-doo. Okay, taking us to the priestess. Priestess is dead. The sailors, despite the water filling up around them, they seem to be able to move through the water with ease as they kind of swim up towards you, Volric.
Oh, what happens at the end of my turn?
Oh yeah, thank you. Man, yeah, that is one of those spells that is like, if you're a DM, it's impossible to keep track of. You take 4 points of acid damage as it continues to burn. And I believe... Oh wait, sorry, not 4. You take 6 points of acid damage. And yeah, that's it. It sizzles away, but you take that additional 6 points of acid damage.
Okay. Cool. I didn't want to miss out on that, so that's why I reminded you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, okay, they can use 30 feet of movement to get into a flanking position with Sergal, with you, Volric, as they come swimming over. That was 30 feet of movement. Wow, these guys actually get to do something. They didn't just use their movement to do things, so they're just gonna attack twice on you, Volric. I think only one of them will get advantage to be consistent.
So then
only one of them will get advantage.
So the one that would be getting advantage, I'm going to use my Storm Rune and give him disadvantage, so even out.
Okay, only on one attack or on both?
I can only do it for one guy.
Okay, so first attack is a natural one, so that misses. But they get multi-attack, so this next attack is at advantage, right?
Yeah, sure, yes.
Okay. A 23, so beats it. So 9 points of slashing damage. And ignore the other part of the text. I'm modifying these guys. So 23, so 9 points of slashing damage. With a rusty scimitar slashes across your back. And the other one, just a straight roll, gets a 13, does not hit.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it gets multi-attack though, hold on. 17, that does not hit. Good thing it did not have advantage. Okay, that was the sailors. Rin, you are up.
All right. First, Rin says, "Hi guys, sorry guys," and then just runs past them to the edge of the ship.
Okay.
Like because clearly there's an enemy that just appeared and she's just out of there.
It does slash out at you with its sword, misses with a 13, but it tries to hit you and misses.
And she's going to end her spell of Zephyr Strike and try to aim for one shot at this goo.
You're gonna aim at the goo? Okay, go for it.
Aim at the goo.
Captain Ooze.
This is more for flavor, but it's like, I use a duck. And then it's as if they're all in water. Like, there's just more water.
Maybe
nothing
maybe this is when you actually dip beneath the waves. Ooh.
I'll go underwater. Yep. Actually, you might want to consider hiding the ship.
I will, yeah.
Yeah, just put the ship on GM layer. That way.
Put a water filter over everything.
Yeah, I'll do that now. I will hide the ship.
Okay. Well, I am 90% sure that is actually 28, but either way, 28 or 24, I'm sure.
Either of those hit, yeah.
And that means that's 20 damage, plus I'm going to roll a d8 because of that Zephyr Strike spell. And that is 5.
5 plus an additional 5 damage. Okay. A bunch of the ooze splatters to the side and then reforms and coalesces. Alright, that was your first attack.
Alright. Running out of options here. Alright. I think I can't do... I wouldn't be able to do a spell that costs a whole action, right? Since I already attacked. Right?
No, you cannot do a spell. No.
Alright.
You could shoot again, though, with your multi-attack. Or your extra attack or whatever.
Yeah, While I figure this out, I'm gonna finally utilize Bert and send him back to attack the sailor.
The sailor, okay. The one that's next to Aspen?
Yeah, the one that just came back to existence.
Excellent. Go ahead and make an attack with advantage, because the sailor is prone.
Alright. So as he returns back to standing on 2 legs, this falcon comes out of nowhere.
23 hits.
Attacks with the claws.
Okay.
Oh my
And
goodness.
that's 8.
Hold on, I gotta do some quick math. Wow, okay, this creature is persistent. It is not dying. It barely is holding on to life as Bert is tearing into it, and it's just like trying to get up, but it's barely alive. Oh, actually, it technically would have gone on the other sailor's turns, but yeah, Bert tears into it, and we'll say it's standing, and then Bert can use flyby to dart away, but
Yeah.
that is a good point. It would have tried to retaliate and cut Aspen for a 15 to hit Aspen, but does that hit you, Aspen?
Shield.
Shield. Okay, so all right. So yeah, Bert, it's barely clinging to life. It just won't die.
Rin will try to finish him off.
Okay.
Alright, this is how you use the second attack. Shooting with sharpshooter once again.
That definitely hits.
And that is 22.
Oh my god. Okay, I think this will.
You are the best.
I mean, yeah, definitely. So
I
Rin,
created the problem,
you-
so I need to finish it.
fire your arrow and it right through the skull, and all the tentacles go limp as it drops down dead. Okay, that was.
That's the
that
end of
was-
Rin.
That's it. Aize, you are up.
Okay. I think first thing I'm doing is gonna get out of harm's way. I'll fire off the Hold on 1 second. Sorry. Let me look up. I'll fire off the Misty Step in my ring,
Oh, okay, cool.
and I'll jump 30 feet. Boop. And I assume from underwater to the deck of this ship.
Yeah.
And then I will move myself out of harm's way. And walk. Well, first I'll yell to Charybdis. Help Volric. And move Archive over here. Where do you go to go below decks?
No, it is. Or actually, wait. Yes, there is a door there to go below decks, and there's another door over here to go below decks. Or that would, I guess, be the captain's quarters. So.
Actually, what I'll do is I'll teleport here.
Got it. Okay.
I'm gonna move Archive and have Archive go take a look underneath. I want to see where that monster is that's running this ship.
Okay, so Archive drifts down below. Right, sir. Drifting down through Archive's vision, Archive sees as he dips below decks that the internals of this ship is like being in the inside of an organism. There is like tendons and tentacles strung all throughout the ship, and Archive can just barely make out this kind of like very slow rhythmic like something kind of breathing or pulsing deeper within the ship.
All right, I have a target, but for now, let's see. These are worms.
Yes.
That's the big bad.
Yes.
And these dorks are dorks.
Yeah.
All right. Charybdis is gonna go over to here and flanking Volric, and gonna go beat on the ooze pile.
Okay, if Charybdis wants flanking, Charybdis would have to be over here to get the.
Without giving up an opportunity attack.
What was that? She could do that without. Yeah, she could definitely get over there.
Oh, that's right. She has 100 and yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
easy,
here, hang on.
easy.
Let me adjust her hit points.
Mm-hmm.
What's 48 minus 114? I'll do it. 6.
66.
Woo, 66. No, it's not. That's 106 and 8. 8 plus 106 is. Oh no, sorry, 66. Okay. She has 66 hit points currently.
Okay. And is she gonna wail on Ooze, Captain Ooze?
Yes, she is.
Okay.
And this is at advantage.
Yes,
Slam time.
indeed.
Good to be a water elemental. Well, you sneak up on them from behind. Will that hit?
Oh, definitely.
Okay, then second attack. I'm not going to bother doing the advantage. I guess I should roll.
Roll advantage in case you get a crit.
No crit. Okay. Second attack.
We will just take advantage. We'll take the damage from whatever you roll first, but yeah. 15 will hit, but see if you get the crit. Okay, so 15 points of damage. So 9 points on the first one and then 15 on the second.
Okay.
The goo splattering everywhere and the mouths reforming. Okay. Anything else for you, Aize?
That's it for now.
Right. At the end of your turn, Aize, the ooze version of Sirgul will use a legendary action. And the ooze forms into another pseudopod and whips out at you, Volric. It's not.
I'm gonna give it disadvantage with my oh no, I already used reaction.
You already used a
It's
reaction.
a different power, but I've already used reaction. So enjoy.
A natural 19. That'll definitely hit.
Oh, because all your bonuses.
Yeah, a bunch of bunch of bonuses.
Tons of bonuses.
Bunch of bonuses. So you take 13 points of necrotic damage as the ooze wraps around you and sort of sucks some of the moisture from your body. And I need you to make a con save for me.
How's he looking?
The ooze monster?
No, Volric.
Yeah, how is Volric looking?
I have 10 left after that 13 points. Go. Only a 13.
Your hit point maximum is reduced by 13.
Oh, okay. Well, so do I take 13 points of damage?
You still
or that's-
take 13 points of damage, but your hit point maximum is reduced by 13 as well.
Okay, I mean, if anyone could heal me up to as high as I have for hit points, I'd be shocked anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
But you do, I'll give you this. You sense that as that is being drawn from you, you get this cold chill up your spine. If that were to hit you again and, suck the rest of your willpower away, you would likely die.
Oh, okay. So I'm kind of like marked or something.
So that was Ayuze's turn. The Tamarot. So Archive underneath sees all of the organs inside the ship sort of move and twitch and flex, and hears the groaning of wood, and all of you see the tentacles writhing out from under the ship, coming up, and I mean they're gonna try to take Charybdis down. So Tamarot is going for Charybdis. Here we go. She has an armor class 14, so okay, 13 misses. An 8 misses. And a 15 will hit. So 17 points of bludgeoning damage, and then halved. So, the tentacles attempting to slam into Charybdis, but are unable to hit, except for one. Roland, you are up. What would you like to do? Oh, you're muted, Roland.
There we go. Let's see, 30 feet. All right, I'm going. Oh, hold on. Perfect. Okay. First, I'm gonna move closer to the deck. And I'm just gonna stand on the edge of the ship, be as close as I can, and then I'm going fantastic. Everybody's about to get heals.
Ooh.
I just gotta make sure that we get Volric though.
My favorite bard of all time.
Oh god.
Are you doing mass healing word?
No, you know what? She gonna jump in the water.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take 5 extra. I'm gonna take my full movement. So that way I'm within 30 feet. And everyone else should be within 30 feet of me.
Mm-hmm.
And we're doing Beacon of Hope. So choose any number of creatures within range for the duration. Each target has advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws and regains the maximum number of hit points possible for any healing.
Wow. Okay. So, I'm assuming Beacon of Hope is a concentration spell. So you would.
It is.
Yeah. So Aspen, you lose the advantage on con checks and those temporary hit
That's
points.
fine.
And Beacon of Hope.
Yo, that is
Goes
a great
out.
move.
Yeah.
Great move.
Yeah, so
Any heals we receive, including potions, are max.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
yeah. So everybody goes back up to full.
No. That's not the
No?
way the beacon works.
No. You would have to cast. So people have to cast a spell, but it's an amazing spell. Basically, if somebody casts a healing spell, they get the max possible hit points
Right,
that
right.
spell can give. Yeah, this is a very, very good spell.
And
Oh,
Erica, by the way-
it's very much a kill the cleric now spell.
Yes, it is.
That is awesome. Let's see. Are you within
I don't
30
think you
feet
need
of
to
Volric?
maintain the area of effect thing on it either. It just affects everyone in the area, and they take on as long as
The
you
way-
concentrate.
Okay.
The way
Okay,
the way it's reading here is that it says, and they regain maximum number of hit points possible. Oh, from any healing.
From
Okay.
any healing, yeah.
Got it.
But still,
Alright.
really,
Yeah.
really amazing.
Yeah.
It is a powerful spell.
And
Wait, can you put that aura back up?
Oh,
Please.
sure. Yeah.
I want to make sure this is correct.
There you go.
This might be amazing. Torrance, you did a really good thing. You'll
You
see.
did. You really did.
Beacon is
I think
awesome with a
that's how you
follow-up
do
heal.
Yeah.
All right. Is that your turn, Roland, or do you have anything else? Bonus actions?
Looking at my bonus actions right now.
I think you can give inspiration as a bonus action as a bard.
Yeah, that's what I know. I've just jumped into the water, thrown up, what just looks like this pink, glittery, sparkly light, and then just full on at Volric finger guns. Please do this. Please don't go down on us. And there's your bardic.
All right, so Volric, you get bardic inspiration, and the goo version of Sirgul at the end of your turn, Roland, all of the eyeballs look directly at you, and the mouths.
This is how you wear it, darling.
And
Just so you know.
the goo monster is going to use its another legendary action to use that slippery dash ability. So without provoking opportunity attacks, it comes barreling through the water towards you, Roland, and comes swirling up right next to you. I'm gonna put it. Yeah, I'll put it right here against the deck of the ship, reforming. So that was its legendary action. That's all it can do to get there, but it is now threatening you. All right, that was your turn, Roland. It is now Aspen's turn.
Okay, I think this is how you use this.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, I'm
Roland
sorry,
had
go
a
ahead.
question.
I'm sorry. Since it's in my space, as a reaction, I can take an opportunity attack.
If it leaves your space, you
Oh,
can.
if it leaves my space. Okay.
And the legendary action, specifically this one, it can move without provoking opportunity attacks.
Got it. Just wanted to make sure I understood
Oh
that.
yeah, totally, yeah. This is the type of fight where you want to make sure you get everything right. All right, Aspen.
6. Okay, so I think I can get let's see, 1. Ren, did you get hit? I believe you
Yes,
did.
very much so.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't
I don't
count.
need it. I'm good.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'm trying because she has a beacon of hope. 6. I can get all 6 of us. Now, I think this is how you use this new ruler system. Point it on Volric. I can get all. I can't get Aize.
Is it it's a 30-foot radius?
It's a 30-foot radius. So I
mean,
can get
you can get
Ren.
if you put it on the edge of Volric, you'll be able to get everybody.
Okay.
Like it would
Like
it would
right
be
there?
What if you go 1 square back?
1 square back.
I thought I saw a
So
spot
don't
where
forget,
could
you
fit
can
everybody.
move and then cast.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
you could also move.
Oh yeah. Let me do that. I'm gonna move over here and then try to get everyone.
That's a boss move because you got
Okay.
Sherry too. Excellent.
Yeah. And that beacon of hope, so that everyone gets 21
21
plus
hit
6, so
points.
27.
Wow.
27 points of healing from mass cure wounds.
Wow. Okay.
27.
And then I'm going to, as my bonus action, I'm going to use all my sorcery points to get back that 5th level spell slot.
Wow. Okay.
You said 27?
27, yes.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. You all get.
And then I
blasted.
just call out to Roland, and I just say, Yes, you working it, girl. You working it.
We working it. Woo
And and I just is everyone okay? And then it's my turn like that right there.
Okay. You see the at the end of your turn, you watch as the ooze form of Sirgul, it kind of wails in frustration, like all these voices just kind of crying out at once, and it kind of spikes out almost. If you've ever seen like ferrofluid when it gets hit by a sound wave, it kind of spikes outwards, and a pseudopod whips out. It whips out at Roland, because Roland has this aura up. So Roland, here comes the attack. 15 plus 9. That I'm assuming that hits.
It hits. Yeah. Armor class of 16.
Oh yeah, definitely. So you are going to take 11 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make I need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws. One for maintaining concentration on the spell.
Okay.
And another one for a specific effect.
Got it.
So why don't we start with you concentrating on the spell? So go ahead and make concentration check, Constitution saving throw.
All right. Spell holds. That's an 18.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second one.
Man, it's really sticky tonight.
Yeah, it's a 6.
Okay, so your hit point maximum is reduced by 11.
Okay.
So there should be like in D&D Beyond, there should be some sort of like temporary override to do that, so you don't have to.
Yeah.
Okay.
So by 11.
By 11, yes.
Yeah.
That
and I
was
took how much damage?
11 damage.
Okay, cool.
So that was the legendary action. It's now Sirgul's turn. The ooze monster looking, the eyes sort of bulging and pulsing with fear and anger. It is going to cast another spell. So it kind of collapses in on itself and then and it's going to
Counterspell?
Okay, what level are you casting Counterspell at?
4th.
Okay, I still need you to roll a d20.
Okay, and this is +6.
If that's
This is
what
my
your-
charisma?
Yes, if that's your charisma modifier, it's a +6.
Okay. 15.
That is exactly what you needed. As
Let's go.
as the cloud kill is suppressed and fizzles out, and all of the mouths at once screech out, and the cloud kill dissipates. But it still gets to do, let me see, it is one action, yeah. So it still gets to do the pseudopod attack. It is going to whip that pseudopod directly at you, Roland, trying to knock that spell out. So here comes another pseudopod attack. Only a 12 to hit, so that'll miss. And
She just kind of like in the water is like, ooh, nice try.
And yeah, it is unable to strike you. Taking us to the worms. Oh, those worms. The worms are gonna swim up to Volric because you're the closest body and try to burrow into you. I guess they have advantage because they're flanking with an ally.
23.
So it's okay, yeah, they cannot pierce through your thick armor. But at the end of the worm's turn, Sirgul is going to unleash the necrotic ink. So the goo monster sprays the necrotic ink across Rin, Roland, Aspen, Aize. All of you make con saves for me. That's a success. That is a failure on Aspen.
I'll re-roll that.
Okay.
I'll burn a luck
The
point.
nat 20.
Ooh, that's a success.
Actually, I'm gonna use my. I don't think I use my figure by the gods, so I'm gonna use that.
It's warm. It is so warm.
2d4.
Crap! It still failed.
Okay,
2d4.
Aize, you're gonna take full damage, and let's see. Yeah, Aspen, you succeed if that's what you get to add to it. So here we go.
Yes.
So 25 points of necrotic damage to those that failed, half. So only 13 points to those that succeeded. And for you, Aspen, you still take, you take 6 points of necrotic. So yeah,
Okay.
Aize, you take that 25, and I need you to make a concentration check for Cherry.
At advantage.
At advantage. You need to get, for this you actually need to get, oh yeah, you're fine. So, the necrotic goo clings to you all. Roland, make a concentration check for me as well.
Hold on before she rolls. Is this the new round? Where are we now?
It is about to get to your turn.
Okay, so this is a new round.
Once
so
it gets to your turn, yeah. It's
Yeah.
not your turn yet, so if you've used the reaction previously...
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
What? No,
Seven.
reaction before your turn. Yeah,
It's not your turn yet. This is at the end of the grubs, the worm's turn. This is a
Oh,
legendary
okay.
action. Yeah,
So it's not the new turn yet.
yeah.
Like,
A 7.
So it doesn't beat my concentration.
I'm
No.
sorry. I'm sorry. So the beacon of hope, beacon of faith.
Speaking of hope.
Beacon of hope fades, and the mouths. Taking us to Volric. It is now your turn, Volric.
okay, yeah, I don't understand how reaction works, I guess, because I'm not first, but that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to have a question for you, which is, I know at least one of these pirate guys are like kind of almost dead.
Oh, they are both like at death's door.
Okay, how about the tentacle guys?
The
The
tentacle.
ones right in front of me. The worms. The worms.
Oh, the worms. They're looking like there's not that many of them left. They're almost down.
Cool. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and attack that guy.
The worms. Sorry, are you attacking the worms or one of the pirates?
The worms, sir.
Okay,
One sec.
go for it.
1, 2, 2. Okay. Worms. Sure, I turned off my. Enough. Okay, there we go.
That definitely hits.
19. Okay, so that's gonna be 10 points, but then I'm going to use my third and final flourish. I'm going to use the slashing flourish, which will do 1d6 damage to everything within 5 feet of me.
Nice.
So it'll be an extra 3 points for everybody.
3
You get 3 hit points. You get 3 hit points. You get 3 hit points.
Okay.
Hopefully someone will get some saves here.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
we all get hit points?
No.
They lose hit points. They lose hit points.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, so basically it's just, turning, slashing, doing backhanded stabs where I'm not looking, just, again, a flourish of
So-
slashing in all directions.
The worms, because they're a swarm, they take half damage from these. There's like literally like 2 of them left squirming in the water. The sailors, the pirates, one of them just lops in half and falls limp into the water. The other one is still holding together. It gets cut in half, and then the tentacles within grab its 2 halves and pull it back together, and it's still up.
Okay, cool. And now I don't give a crap about those guys. They can both get their opportunity attacks on me. I'm going for my old buddy Sir.
Okay. I'm. Uh-oh. The one pirate dude got a natural 20, even on a straight
goody.
roll. So 9 points, only 9 points, but 9 points of slashing damage.
And minus 3 because my armor master.
Nice. Okay. And then the little worms. Wait. Yeah. So they get a 23. What's your armor class?
Okay, go ahead. 20.
Your armor class is 20. Okay.
Yeah, that hits me. Yeah.
So they hit. So you take 4 points of piercing, I guess, reduced.
1 point then. Okay, cool.
And the worms are gone because the ones that were remaining, they get into Volric.
Okay.
So they are burrowed into Volric.
It's not working? Okay. So I'm gonna make an attack and I'll have to call it a night.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. You gotta head out?
Well, because this one's not going to sleep on her own.
Oh, I'm
Babysitter
sorry.
can't do it. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, so roll an attack.
Oh, Volric.
Here we go. 2. That'll miss. Okay, so anyone else can take my character for the rest.
No, Volric! Oh no! Okay, well, Eric, if you don't mind leaving the call up just because it's gonna be...
Of course, yeah.
I thank you, Eric. So sorry you have to leave, but of course we understand. Have a good night.
Thank you.
So Volric, unfortunately, is unable to hit, missing the circle, taking us to the one pirate that's up. The one pirate that's up is going to is gonna swim over. Man, I feel bad attacking Volric when Eric is gone. I'm gonna have it swim over. I'm sorry, Roland, but you as a person are here, so it's going to swim over to you and try to slash you down.
That's fine.
For 2 attacks, unfortunately they're both at advantage because it's flanking. They will both hit. One is a 24, the other is a natural 20. How's Roland looking?
She's got 40.
40, okay. So, still pretty good. 7 points from the first hit, and, 19 from the second with the critical hit.
Okay.
7 and 19. So 2 strikes on you. That is the pirate's turn. Rin, you are up.
Oh boy. Okay. Okay. I'm going to start with the Bert. He's going to... Well, actually... Okay, this was not my original plan, but I feel sort of obligated since, poor Volric is off screen, but the baby's here.
Wait. Question. So I was specifically waiting to use my ability to get an advantage.
Yeah.
I didn't use it, so I can't do it because I have all this
You'd
stuff.
roll an advantage for that attack?
Yeah, so I want to do that. So
Yeah.
somebody roll.
I think I have your character sheet. Let me see if I can re-roll it. Hold on, I gotta find characters are here. Volric is here. Hopefully this just works. Oh dear. It's just with a longsword?
It's a longsword +1. Should see down there? Or should be a +8?
It's
I see it. Okay.
So just roll.
That definitely hits. So
Yes, all right.
is that 10 points of damage?
It would be.
It looks like a 4 from Giant's Might and / dueling style, and then 6 from just the normal slashing.
Then that would be right. Yes.
Okay, so
Oh,
Volric
yes.
does strike down and hit the goo with 10 points of damage.
Excellent.
Anything
Now-
else, or
I did have a bonus action, but
do you remember what
yeah.
it was?
may as well. So I'll use it. I'm gonna activate my Hill Giant rune, which will be half damage against any type of slashing, piercing, bludgeoning of any sort, magic or not.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So that activates and the slash comes down on Sergal. Sergal is starting to have a hard time holding that form together. Rin, you're up.
all right. Well, okay. I'm gonna start where I was earlier and start with the Bert on that sailor that just won't give up.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Roll the attack.
I know he's not our big bad, but like we just while we're here, you
He's,
know.
as Aize has put it, he's a dork, and we want to get that dork down.
Get that dork down.
So let's see that roll. Yes.
He flies by with his claws.
How much damage?
Slashing.
7. Okay, let's see if it can save. This freaking dude, this abyssal persistence. I think that it makes it. Oh my god. Yeah, it's still holding on. It is just barely holding together. It's mainly bones and tentacles at this point. All right. That was Bert.
All right. I am
really.
Yeah.
Oh no, never mind. It rolled with advantage on that. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I am mildly concerned this is not going to work, but Rin is just going to step back and hopefully the shot will do something.
Are you shooting at
it's the goo?
Yeah, go for it.
I was thinking of doing something else, but every turn counts. So, shooting with favored foe from the last shot.
Okay.
That is exactly 20.
That definitely hits.
And with the favored foe, that's rolling a d6 for extra damage. And that is 6.
Whew. Okay, first strike rips through the goo and it is having a hard time reforming back together. You can see the eyes starting to look around a bit panicked.
All right. Second shot.
That definitely hits.
All right. It feels like it's been a while since I've hit the same thing twice.
This thing is not hard to hit. It is a big
hard to stay hit.
Thing of goo. Yeah.
All right, and sorry, just double checking some things. Yeah, I could still roll again. So for the extra.
Oh, cool. Okay.
4.
4. Okay. All right, 2 strikes. And it is like on the edge. It's barely holding together. Strings kind of pulling apart. Anything else for you, Rin?
She just yells, "Finish him!" And that is the end of her turn.
Okay, at the end of your turn, it's going to use its last legendary action. I wish that Eric was here. It's gonna lash out with another pseudopod, another life-draining tentacle. And it's gonna go for... I mean, I'm sorry, Roland, but it's gonna go for you. It's flanking, it gets advantage, so here it goes. The tentacle lashes out, wrapping around you for an 18 to hit. And deals 13 points of necrotic damage. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw again to see if it reduces your hit point maximum.
I'm about to be at 1 hit point.
Whoo! Okay. Wow, this could have been really bad.
When you get the chance, I do have something to re-amend, unfortunately.
That's okay.
That's
Go ahead and do your thing.
15 unfortunately fails. Your hit point maximum is reduced again by 13. Just your hit point maximum. You don't take another 13 hit points. Okay, cool. So Roland, are you at 1 hit point?
I'm at 1.
Oh my god. So Roland, what are you looking like right now?
She's sitting there in the water, and all like aspects of like what she does to make herself look and feel her best about herself, they're just gone. and like you just see a tired, angry, dirty, crown-wearing beauty queen who's had it today.
And as you are there with the goo monster staring back at you, the eyes staring at you, the mouths cackling, you feel that horrible sensation of that parasite worm in your body seeming to press its way deeper towards something. All right, that is the end of Rin's turn. Rin, what do you want to amend?
It's pretty much the same, but unfortunately those 4 extra hit points wouldn't count because it's only at the top of the turn, or her first turn.
So it gets back 4
the
hit
4
points?
So yeah, the 4 extra of the second time, but it
No worries.
sure, but you know, every hit point counts, so
Yes.
I want to be fair.
Aize, you are up.
Okay, well, I know what I was planning on doing. Target the sea monster.
The sea monster for Archive. So Archive right now is seeing like a bunch of the like internal workings. Is Archive going for something specific or just the
body.
Okay, go for it. What are you doing, some kind of attack?
I am casting a banish.
Oh.
It requires
Okay.
a DC 18 save or it gets banished. And if it is not from this plane, it doesn't come back.
Okay. All right. I need to quickly.
Hold on, I'll just display it in VTT.
No. I believe you. I know the spell. It makes a charisma save, right?
Now there's the other thing I want to point out about this. I am not concentrating on this spell.
You are not concentrating on. Oh, banishment is a concentration spell.
Right, I am not going to concentrate on it.
So you, as in, you're going to just cast it as a single action.
Right.
And does it if it fails, is it there? It doesn't. The
Well,
target.
that's the thing, actually, I should ask you.
I think you have to concentrate on it because it says
Yeah.
the target remains there until the spell ends, at which point the target reappears in the space. If the target is native to the plane,
Oh, all right, go ahead.
the target is banished with a faint popping noise, returning to its home plane. That is confusing because it's unclear. I see why I know where you're going with this, Aize, because it seems like in the wording, you're able to just target. If the spell ends before 1 minute has passed, the target reappears in the space it left or in the nearest unoccupied space, if that space is occupied. Okay, so you do need to concentrate on it if you want to keep it in its plane of existence. So you would have to drop concentration on Cherry.
All right, I won't do that.
Okay?
I was hoping I could just get rid of it. This is concentration.
I know concentration is tough.
All right, Cherry's gonna roll up here. It says, "You are really irritating. Here, have this instead. Magic missiles at level 4, and Sheriff this is gonna beat his ass too."
Woo, okay, let's start with the level 4 magic missiles.
No saving throw, no resistance, no legendary BS. Just eat it.
Yeah.
Here you go. That's 3 magic missiles. Second level, 4. Third level, 5. Fourth level, 6 magic missiles
Oh
total.
my god.
So let's go. Cast. It won't let me cast all of them at once for some stupid. Well, let me see if I can. Nope. Oh, will it? Nope, it won't. I gotta do them one at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This roll is terrible. Oh god. 6 magic missiles, and I wasn't keeping track of the total.
So is the total then? It's gonna be like for the first one, for example, it says 2 force damage, so it's just 2
Yes.
and then plus 4 plus. Okay. So, oh my god. Okay. 2 plus 4, 6, 10, 12, 14, 17 points of damage.
Yep. And she has advantage.
Well, before you do that, Aize, as the magic missiles slam into Captain Circle the Ooze, what does it look like as he is destroyed by your
I
magic
didn't
missiles?
miss.
He had 16 hit points. I'm like, I mean, the stream can see it. Like, if y'all want to look later, he has 16 hit points. So you literally blew him up by one.
I didn't expect to kill him. I said, "You're just irritating." You know that? Here you go. Oh. All right. I'll just splatter him all over the water. And because the magic missiles is little force balls. And as he falls apart, no, don't say anything. Don't say anything. You're gonna here a penny for your thoughts. Bolric, do it.
And as the circle is sort of screaming out like a kettle, but in a chorus of voices, with each little blast, it just bursts into pieces, spraying across the ship. Luckily, away from you, Roland, because it's spraying in the
I
opposite
was
direction.
about to be like, if I have dead body on me, that's
No.
where I draw the line. I was
No,
stop.
it sprays it away from you, kind of into Cherry, though. So Cherry kind of picks up little bits of black ichor inside of her.
Roland cries with joy.
And Volric is standing there with the coin at the ready, looking over his shoulder. He sees the limp physical body of Sergal still drifting there with the desiccated features. And yeah, I know that we have a half hour left, but I want to end early because Eric isn't here, and I would like for Eric to be here for the next part. Yes, I
It's a
use
good
it.
place.
Oh, you're muted, I use it.
Can I have Cherry swim under and bash the crap out of the unkillable idiot?
Well, so what happens is Cherry swims under and swims up towards the what Cherry can see. So you don't see this, but all of us as an audience, Cherry goes under and sees the underside of the ship. The underside of the ship is like this kind of sort of slick, lumpy, slick and lumpy. It's slick, but with like bulbous pieces of organic matter, almost like a squid that's sort of latched to the bottom side of the ship. And as Cherry swims down and looks up at it, Cherry sees that it is starting to like slough away, and the tentacles are going limp as the whole organism seems to have been connected to Sergal's power as it starts to. Those of you on the ship see the tentacles sort of down into the water, going limp. And we'll see what happens next time as Volric gets ready with the coin. But yeah, I would like to end here because I want Eric to be here for this final
Okay,
part.
I just haven't finished my turn yet because Cherry hasn't gone.
Yeah, I mean, do you want Cherry to do anything else? If she
Beat
sees...
the crap out of that unkillable sailor.
Oh, the sailor! I'm sorry, I thought you meant the ship itself.
No.
Sailor. Yes, go for it.
No,
Cherry
I have to be careful with the ship because if we destroy the ship, we have no ship. So.
Cherry can go ahead and beat the crap out of the sailor.
All right.
I would say give her advantage because she could get into flanking with Roland, so.
Oh, okay. So I'll roll again. That was a 16.
I mean, it'll hit, but yeah, if she gets
sorry.
if she gets a critical, then this thing
No,
just
another
dies.
16. Okay. So she'll hit him for 10 points of bludgeoning. No. First hit was 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
8 for the first one. Okay, hold on. Let me. I don't know why I'm doing this. This thing is gonna die. Like it doesn't go for. Okay, on the second hit, it rolled a natural 1 on its con save. So on the second hit, and that definitely hits, it just splatters into the water. It is destroyed.
Nice going, Jerry.
There got splatter on me. I've had it.
No, it doesn't. It goes down into the deep. And as we end there, yeah, we're gonna end there. Thank you everybody for joining us tonight. I was saying during the break, I feel like Roland jumped into the deep end with us, coming right in here at towards the end of this whole season, and fighting a big boss. This isn't the finale, by the way, but we are approaching the end of the season.
Thank you for the beacon.
Yes.
Yeah. So Roland
Yes.
is looking. Roland, you're looking rough, right? Like really beat up.
This is the worst day of her life.
Yeah. All right.
By far.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. We will see you next week. Thank you, everybody, for joining us in chat. It's so lovely seeing you all again. Thank you for chatting along. I'm glad you're all enjoying the show. Oh, we have some Aize art. Let me move us to the Aize cam. I love it. Oh, that's so lovely. Was there any other sketches you got tonight, or just the...
Not any good ones. I had this one, but it didn't work out well.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was rolling in the ooze.
I like it.
Rolling in the ooze. That's your band name.
That's the name of her next ska album.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
from last week, I think.
Yes.
And this is the captain.
I love it.
I love it.
He looks so much scarier than me. I love it. All right. We will see you all next week. Have a good night.
Good night, all.